We will use 2 pi r.
2 pi r. Yes. So to calculate the circumference of a circle, we can use 2 pi r. Is there any other formula we can use it to calculate the circumference of a circle? Do we have any other formula? You said 2 by r, then you have the radius and you want to calculate the circumference. Is there anyone can tell me, is there any other formula to calculate the circumference of a circle?
By multiply diameter.
Thank you, Ya Abdurrahman. Yes, by multiply diameter. And this is in case if we have the diameter and we want to calculate the circumference of a circle. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about area of a circle. And I want you to take a note. What is the difference between circumference of a circle and area of a circle and how we are going to calculate both of them? I know that you studied before how you can calculate the area of a circle by using which formula, grade 7? By using which formula to calculate the area of the circle? To calculate the area of the circle. Go on.
Pi r2.
By r square, right? What's r? Donate for
Radius.
radius. And what's by donate for?
Uh,
We said that the
3.
by, it is a ratio between by grade 7. It is a ratio between the circumference and the diameter in the circle. So we will watch now from where we have by r square. Why we use this one to calculate the area of the circle. So we will watch together. I'm going to stop the video at any time and I will ask anyone to answer. So please concentrate and take a note. We will start.
Squared gives you the area of the circle. But where does pi r squared come from? First, we'll draw a circle and fill in its area. Next, we will divide it into large equal parts and arrange them in a rectangular formation. As you can see, it barely resembles a rectangle. So next, we will divide the circle into small equal pieces, and we will arrange them in the same manner. You can see that it appears more like a rectangle. So, if we divide the circle into even more smaller pieces, you can see that every time the shape becomes more like a rectangle. So, how small must we divide a circle before we can get a perfect rectangle? Well, we can keep on dividing the circle into small, smaller, or the smallest pieces you can make. But the answer is to divide the circle infinitely many times until we cannot distinguish the lines, and eventually the circle can now become a perfect rectangle. So, the area of the circle is equal to the area of the rectangle, which is equal to base times height.
If there anyone can tell me the part which you watch it now, could you please anyone tell me what do you notice? What do you notice about the part? This part, please. Yes, Yawan.
I noticed that if we cut the circle into smaller pieces and let the pieces and try to make them as a
Yes,
rectangle,
we will mix them
uh,
together.
yes, the smaller the pieces are, the closer it will be a perfect rectangle.
It will be
But
a
if the
perfect
pieces,
rectangle. Great. And then we can say that the area of a circle equal the area of rectangle, right? Because already we cut the circle into very, very small pieces to cover all the area on the region in the circle. So we can, and then we will mix them together, then we will form a rectangle. Then now we can recognize that the area of a circle equal the area of rectangle. What is the area of rectangle, grade 7? What is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle equal what?
Base times height.
Base times height. Thank you. Then, how we will convert base and height to calculate the area of a circle? Let's watch together.
The height of the rectangle, as you can see, is the same as the radius. So height.
The height of the rectangle represent what? Grade 7. Rahma.
The radius in the circle.
Yes. The height of the rectangle represent what?
The
Rahma.
radius.
The radius.
Yes, miss.
Yes. The height of the rectangle. Did you see this rectangle, ya Rahma?
Yes, miss.
From where we have this black rectangle? From where we have this black rectangle?
Miss حضرتك بتقولي what are you saying?
I said from where we have this black rectangle. You can see a black rectangle in front of you, right? From where we have it? Gasser. Rahma, being attention, please, ya Rahma. Gasser,
Yes.
could you please tell me the part which you stopped on it?
What?
Could you please tell me the part which we finished already till now? You didn't understand anything, ya Gasser?
هو أنا I understand how to يعني أحل الأسئلة بس
No, I'm not talking about how you can solve. I'm not talking about how you can solve. I'm talking about from where we have pi r square. Why we have to use this formula. So what is the first step?
because
The first part. From where
يعني why it's يعني why it's layer 2
you can see the black rectangle in front of you, ya Gasser? You can see the
black
rectangle?
rectangle.
Yes, you can see the rectangle. From where we have this rectangle?
مش
رقية.
فاهم.
رقية. Please concentrate, يا جاسر. رقية. ها.
The last thing that the circle is the same like the rectangle.
Like the rectangle. How? I'll back.
And the radius of the circle
Listen,
is
I'll back. Please watch again.
Till we cannot distinguish the lines, and eventually the circle can now become a perfect rectangle. So the area of the circle is equal to the area of the rectangle, which is equal to base times height. The height of the rectangle, as you can see, is the same as the radius. So height is equal to radius. To find the base, we need to look at the circumference of the circle. And when we compare the base and the circumference, we can see that the base is equal to 1/2 the circumference. Remember that the circumference is equal to pi r. When we combine it with 1/2, the 2's cancel out, and base is equal to pi r. So now base times height becomes pi r times r. Combine the r's together and we have pi r squared, which is equal to the area of the rectangle, which is equal to the area of the circle. So pi r squared.
So you know now from where we have pi r squared? You know from where we have pi r squared, grade 7? Huh? From where we have pi r squared to calculate the area of the circle. We said that the length of the circle equal what? The length of the rectangle. It will be equal how many from the circumference?
half of it.
Half the circumference. Very good. Then when we will multiply half the circumference, multiply by 2 by r, so we found that it's by r.
We need to look at the circumference of the circle. And when we compare the base and the circumference, we can see that the base is equal to 1/2 the circumference.
You see,
عندك
so we
واحد
can
اسمه
divide
ستيفن
the
في الفصل.
circumference into two parts.
عندك واحد
A
اسمه
blue part.
ستيفن في الفصل.
What did he say?
When we combine it with 1/2, 2's cancel out. And
عادي على
it's
فكرة.
equal to pi r. So now 8 times pi becomes pi r times r. Combine the r's together and we have pi r squared.
So how we will calculate, then once you have a link, you will open it and then you will start to answer. The radius of a circle is 3 inches. What is the area? How we can calculate the area grade 7? How we can calculate the area? What is the rule to calculate the area? What is the rule to calculate the area? It will be what? It will be by
Pi r square.
r square, right? By r square. In this question, he said that the radius was 3, right? So which value for y we are going to use to answer the question? Ahmed Saber. Ahmed Saber. If I want to solve this question, then which value of y you are going to choose? You know the two values of y? El y equal what? We have two values to substitute with y.
3.14.
Y equal what?
Y equals 3.14.
3.14 hundredths. Or y equal, what is the second value for y? What is the second value of y? We said that y equal 3.14 or y equal what? 22 over 7. Okay, then the value of y equal 3.14 hundredths or y equal 22 over 7. If I want to calculate the area of the circle, and already he said that the radius was 3, then which value of y you are going to use? Which value of y? Ruqayya.
Just can you say the answer?
Who's
We will make 3.14 times 3 times 2.
time 3? No, it's not time 2. It's 3 to the power of 2. It's 3 to the power of 2, or we can say 3.14 hundredths times 3 times 3, because power 2 means that you are going to multiply the number by itself 2 times. So the answer, it will be what? Which number? You will choose which one? You will choose which one? Grade 7.
28.26.
Which is A or B or C?
C.
C, yes. Okay, then to solve the question to calculate the area of the circle, we are going to make by r square. So by is 3.14 hundredths multiply by 3 to the power of 2, and 3 to the power of 2 means 3 times 3. Then we will choose 28.26 hundredths. Yes.
هو احنا بعد ما نخلص الكويز هنقوم مصورين السكور وبعتينه على الاسسمنتس برضو؟
Exactly, حبيبي, exactly. Okay, so you finish the question, you will submit your answer, okay, and you will move directly to the next question. So you were correct, your answer was correct, and he said that he's going to record your mark for the first question. Now you finish, then you can move to the next question. Okay, you finish the first question, move to the next question. The diameter of a circle is 8. What is the area? So how you are going to calculate the area? How you are going to calculate the area? He gave us what here in this question? He gave us what?
The diameter.
Yes, Hannah. He gave us the diameter. Then we have to. Yes, Hannah. Naqib. Hannah.
Yes.
Yes. How we can solve this question, Hannah? He said that the diameter of a circle is 8 centimeters. What is the area? To to
بس
calculate
نخلص ونبعته فين؟
على الأساينمنت يا يوسف. And don't speak in Arabic please.
We make pi times the radius.
بس طب أنا
pi
عندي مشكلة مش بيتبعت. كلمت مستر هيثم.
okay Yusuf, could you please talk to me after the session? Okay, Yusuf, you can solve this question now. Yusuf,
What?
you can solve this question now. The diameter of a circle is 8 centimeter. What is the area? Huh. How we can solve this question?
64 centimeters square.
64 centimeter squares. How did you find it? You have here the diameter, right? Could you please tell me the formula to calculate the area of the circle? Should be what? Should be pi r square. What's r donate for? R means what here?
Radius.
Radius. Right, yeah, Yusuf? R means radius. Do you have the radius in this question? Do you have the radius in this question, yeah, Yusuf?
No.
You have what?
Diameter.
Diameter. Then what is the first step you have to do? To find what? To find the radius.
Radius.
And how you will find the radius? You will divide 8 by 2. It will be equal how many? It will be equal 4. After that, to find the area, you will replace the value of pi by 3.14, multiply by 4 to the power of 2. Okay, so it wasn't 64 like you said, yeah, Yusuf. Please take care about your answer. So it will be 3.14 times 4 to the power of 2. So the answer, it will be, which one?
50.24.
Exactly, 50.24. So we will back and we will put the answer like this, okay? And then you will submit your answer to check if it was correct or not, okay? So your answer is submitted and it was a correct answer. You will continue till the end of the questions and then you will show me your score, okay? What else we have in this one? I want to back to the questions. So once we have the radius, we can say that if we want to multiply, to calculate the area, so it will be pi r square. Then once we have a radius, we can multiply directly, right, to calculate the area. But in case we have the diameter, we can multiply directly or we have something else. In case we have the diameter, what we have to do? In case we have the diameter, then grade 7.
Mister will get half of the diameter and do times that radius.
Thank you. So we are going to find half of the diameter to get the radius, and then we will substitute in the formula multiplied by the value of pi to find the area of the circle. So now we want to solve this question. Who will read? Tala, you are here? Tala. Zena.
Yes, here.
Who?
I'm Zena.
Zena, okay. Zena, could you please help us to answer this question, Zena?
Okay, sure.
Huh. Read, please.
Okay, I will read.
Yeah.
Sam has baked a circular cake. The cake has a diameter of 10 inches. Sam needs to know how much icing, sorry, I didn't see it. Icing it will take to cover the top of the cake. Which of the following does Sam need to use to figure this out?
Okay. In this question, could you please tell me the key words in this question, which it will help us to find the answer?
Well, first of all, he has the diameter of the cake is 10 inches.
Thank you. And also he said what? Here.
And also he wanted to put icing. He wants to know how much icing he wants to cover the top of the cake.
Exactly, exactly, to cover, right? He want to cover. Then first, he said that he baked a circular cake. So we are talking about
Yes,
a figure with
a
circle.
circle cake.
Yes, and he said that the diameter was 10
Is 10 inches.
and he want to cover, right? Then if we
Yes.
want to cover something, then we are talking about the area. But if you want to go round, so we're talking about the circumference. So in this case, we are going to calculate the area for this question. How we are going to calculate the area of this question? How we will calculate, Dora?
It's
Thank you,
5
that's
times
enough.
5
Thank you,
times 5.
Thank you. I appreciate your work.
No problem.
Where is Dana? Sorry, Ruqayya. Ruqayya,
Yeah.
could you please tell me how we can solve this question, ya Ruqayya?
3.14 times 10.
3.14 times 10. In this question, you have a radius or diameter?
Diameter.
Diameter. And you can use it to calculate the area of the circle? You can use it? You can use the diameter to calculate the area of the circle?
Yeah.
No? So we have to calculate what first?
So make it radius.
Yes,
So
we have
5, it will be
exactly.
5.
So it will be 10 divided by how many?
5,
Divided by
2.
2, right? So it's 10 divided by 2 equal 5. Then now we have the radius. How we will calculate the area of the circle, ya Ruqayya? Tell me the formula first.
5
By r square, right? So the area of the circle is by r square. How we will find the area of
3.14 times 5 times 5.
3.14, so it will be 3.14 hundredths multiply by 5 to the power of 2. So which answer? We have choices in front of you. Which one it will be the right answer? Which one it will be the right answer?
The last one.
A or B or C?
C.
C. So the right answer, it will be equal C. So we will back and we will choose C, okay? And then you will submit your answer and you will check if this one was correct or not. Okay, grade 7? Grade 7, we can calculate the area of a circle. Now, only one way, by r square.
One way.
One way, it's only one way.